Welcome to the session. Today we will cover functions, composite function, and inverse function.
To the session. So today we'll discuss about function, how we can find the composite function, how we can find the inverse of a function. So if you're able to see my screen, this is one question from the IGCSE where f of x is given 5x minus 3 where x should be greater than 1. And second function is g of x is equals to 10 upon x minus 2 where x is not equals to 0, because if x will be equal to 0 then g of x will be not defined. So how we can find g f of x? Okay, so when we talk about the function, first thing is like if you'll see here f of x, that means f is a function with respect to x. It is expressed in the variable of x. G of x, that means 10 upon x minus 2. So wherever you can see the variable x, there is, if I write like suppose g of y, in that scenario my function will be y minus 2. Okay, so here like when they ask the composite function g of f of x, okay, so instead of x, right, if you'll see here, instead of x, what is there? F of x. What we have to do it, we have to just substitute, instead of x we have to put f of x minus 2. So x we are replacing with the value of f of x. Now what is exact value of f of x? If you see here, value of f of x is 5x minus 3. I am going to put here 5x minus 3, and this is what? Minus 2. So minus 3 and minus 2, these are two like terms. Minus and minus both have the same sign, so we can add it. So our answer will be 5x minus 5. Now we have to do some simplification. 5x, that means 5 into x, and 5 is nothing but 5 into 1. So 5 is going to be common for both the cases. What I will write here? 10, 5 is common, x minus 1. So 5 into 2 is 10. So our final answer in this case will be 2 upon x minus 1. Okay. Now next question is find the inverse of a function. So inverse of a function, whenever they ask the inverse of a function, what we can do? First write the function. Whatever the function is given here, you have to write it. So suppose g of x in this question, g of x is 10 upon x minus 2. Okay, consider this is what y. So what I will write here, 10 upon x minus 2. Okay, now there is nothing but 1 in denominator. Just do the cross multiplication and shift y on. We have to, what we have to do in terms, like whenever we have to find out inverse of a function, we have to express or make the subject x in terms of y. So we have to find x. So x minus 2 is equals to 10 upon y. So what I did here, this I shifted over here, y over here, and 10 into 1 is 10. So 10 upon y is equals to x minus 2. I can write here x is equals to 10 upon y plus 2. If you want to take like addition, perform addition, here is y, here is 1, what you have to do? You have to simply multiply with y in order to make the same denominator, right? So I will write here x is equals to 10 plus 2y upon y. So this is, our job is done here. We expressed x in terms of y, right? Make the subject x is done now. Now we have to write here, this is nothing but g inverse of x is equals to 10 plus 2x upon 2x. Okay, so we replaced y with x with the variable because here is x, and x, like whatever it was like written, I am going to write it g inverse of x. So this is how we can find the inverse of any function. What we have to do, first consider like any function whatever given, y is equals to that value, then do cross multiplication, make the subject x, and then replace x with the inverse of a function and y with x. You'll get the answer. So our final answer in this case, 10 plus 2x upon x. So this is our answer. Now next question is f of f inverse x minus 1. So whenever such question you get it, your answer should be x minus 1. This is what we call it a formula or a kind of theorem we can say. So how we can find this theorem? See, if I say f of f inverse of x, then answer will be x. Let's try to prove it and see if it is coming or not. So in the previous question, f of x was nothing but 5x minus 3, right? So let's try to find out f inverse of x. How we can find out? Similar way, pattern is y is equals to 5x minus 3. We have to express x in terms of y. So what we can write here, y plus 3 is equals to 5x. 5 I will bring over here, x is equals to y plus 3 upon 5. This is my x in terms of y. So now what we have to write here, x is nothing but f inverse of x in this case is equals to x plus 3 upon 5. This is our f inverse of x. Now question is what we have to find out, f of f inverse of x. Okay, so this is nothing but like when I write f of x, this is the value. Instead of x, we have to substitute f inverse of x. So I will write 5 f inverse of x minus 3, right? What is value of f inverse of x? You got it here. X plus 3 upon 5 minus 3. This and this got cancelled. X plus 3 minus 3. This and this got cancelled. What is your answer? X. So f of f inverse of x, we got x. Similarly, for the previous question, if f of f inverse of x minus 1, we can write here x minus 1. Okay. So go back to the previous. If you see here, our question was this one, f of f inverse of x, answer is x minus 1. So this is all about the function. Probably I will come with some another set of questions for the function. If you like my channel, please do share and subscribe, and let me know in comment section if you have any doubt related to any of the question for any topics. Thank you so much for watching my video.